A person or group may be discriminated based on their age, race, color, national origin, disability, or sex. This image shows that 57% of all LGBTQ people say they have experienced slurs and 53% have experienced insensitive or offensive comments about their sexual orientation, gender, or gender identity. Additionally, 15% of LGBTQ people say people have acted afraid of them because of their sexuality or gender identity. School districts are obligated under federal law to ensure that English learner students have equal access to a high-quality education and the opportunity to achieve their full academic potential.
It's somehow forgotten, but we paraphrase a book written 3,500 years ago. I don't know.
You are the backstop for students in their right to access a quality education. Would you, in this case, say, we are going to overrule and you cannot discriminate, whether it be on sexual orientation, race, special needs, in our voucher programs? Will that be a guarantee from you for our students?
For states who have programs that allow for parents to make choices, they set up the rules around that.
So that's a no. There's no situation, if the state approved it, that you would put the state flexibility over our students. Is that your testimony?
I think a hypothetical in this case.
It's not a hypothetical. This is a real school applying for that receives
lady's
dollars.
Time has expired, but I'm going to allow the secretary to answer.
I go back to the bottom line is we believe that parents are the best equipped to make choices for their children's schooling and education decisions, and too many children today are trapped in schools that don't work for them. We have to do something different. We have to do something different than continuing a top-down, one-size-fits-all approach. And that is the focus, and states and local communities are best equipped to make these decisions and frameworks on behalf of their kids.
I am shocked that you cannot come up with one example of discrimination that you would stand up for students.
DeVoe did not reply directly. She says that there is no place for discrimination and there is no tolerance for discrimination, and we will continue to uphold that. Later on, she says, I'm very proud of the record of the Office of Civil Rights in continuing to address issues that arise to that level. Office of Civil Rights will no longer accept complaints about transgender students not being able to use a bathroom that matches their gender identity. Far too many students have become targets of bullying and harassment based on their sexual orientation or gender identity. Therefore, the Safe Schools Improvement Act, SSIA, supports the creation of comprehensive anti-bullying policies that enumerate specific categories of targeted students, including those targeted based on sexual orientation and gender identity. The Student Non-Discrimination Act, SNDA, protects students from school-based sexual orientation and gender identity discrimination, much like Title IX does for gender discrimination. SNDA recognizes bullying and harassment as discrimination, and it provides both for remedies against discrimination and incentives for schools to prevent it from happening in the first place.